Hi, this is about assembling your own tent poles for different reasons. For example, you might have a one segment that is being damaged, bent, broken, whatever, or you've lost your tent poles and your tent is not in production anymore. You just want to make your own. All you really need to know, of course, is the measurement of the full pole, and then you can put it together yourself. Now, there are several suppliers that will supply you the full size pole, so you just specify the length and they'll send you the pole, but often it's cheaper or sometimes easier if you do it yourself. And I'll put on the website a couple of addresses of American US-based suppliers, but you probably find them in your own country too. Just Google tent pole supplies and see what happens for your own country. Okay, what you really need to know is that, of course, they do come in different lengths. So Easton is a manufacturer that supplies spare parts or sections. So you can buy them in a cup 2 or 3 different lengths. So you'll need to measure and divide how many you will need. When you do that, keep in mind that the measurement is from here to there. You don't include the insert or ferrule, as it's called. Okay, so that's different size pole, sorry. But just imagine that will go inside there, and that actually is a good point. Make sure you obviously get all the section the same size. As the diameter goes up on the on your pole, they're sold by diameter, by the way. So figures like 340, 344, 355, 350 is the measurement in inches. Okay, so somewhere around the 8-9 millimeters. As it goes up, of course, it gets heavier and it gets stiffer. This two, for example, this is about 9 millimeter and this is about 8.5. The difference between the two is already about 30% in strength. So try to match it to the one that you already had if you're replacing the full pole, or if you're making a new one, just work out if you want the same type or a stronger one. Again, stronger typically is heavier. Now, components. If you want to make the full size pole, all of it is really a few basic components. You got the end, an end tip like that. There are different types, but that's a common one. You have your shock cord. Again, there are different types. This is about the most common. And then you've got pole sections, and as you can see, they come in two types. They come with a ferrule and without. Now you get every section you need will be like this with a ferrule, except for one, and I'll show you why on this one. Okay, so now this is hard to see because they're painted. The sections are painted. Okay, here we are. See, this section, of course, ends with a ferrule. It goes inside this one. But that one there, it doesn't have a ferrule because, of course, the last section is reversed. Okay, because you don't want to end with a ferrule. So you can't go all the way like that. Pole, ferrule, pole, ferrule, pole, ferrule. You need to have one that is on reverse. Okay, so make sure when you order the poles that one of your sections does not have the ferrule. And very simply, you just start with the end section. Insert your shock cord. This is not the correct one because I need a ferrule, but anyway. And then you assemble the tip. Obviously, if you already have one, you can see how it's assembled, but that's this is how they're done. Make a knot there, pull it through into the groove, and then inside. Okay. Some poles will end, just because of the tin design, will end with a flat section like that. So again, of course, you'll have a standard tip on one side probably, and one like this on the other side. Okay, so just thread through the shock cord. Now at the end, to work out the tension of the shock cord, well, I'll give you an idea. This is probably, if I open the pole, I can pull it a bit more than this, but not much more. So say have about a foot of slack on your shock cord once it's fully assembled. Now, in most cases, the standard pole sections will not make the exact size you need. So very simply, what you do, you cut the last one, or both of the ends, by the whatever size it will make up. So say if you have a pole that becomes a 144-inch pole with the standard sections and you need 140, well, what you do, you just cut from the last two sections, this one and the one at the other end, you just cut 2 inches each. You never cut the middle, you only cut the ends, because typically the ends are not as bent as the middle section. Just as a tip, up to a point, the longer the section and the better it will bend. Okay, so don't go for too short sections, for the middle ones in particular. So how do you cut a pole like this? Well, you can just use a something like this, a hacksaw. Okay, so you just put some tape around it and just cut at the edge, and then file it off. And that's generally how I do it. That is very simple because you do it quite slowly. If you use a Dremel, which you can do that, I've done that too, make absolutely sure that you're wearing protection goggles, because you'll have sparks all over the place and it's not too difficult to get one on your eyes. So if you use something like that, please make sure that you do use protective glasses. Either way, with that or that, whatever you have, just as I say, cut the bit that is in excess, file it down, and then assemble the pole. And really, that's all there is to it. There isn't. It's not very complex. Just as I say, make sure that all the sections are the same size, that is similar to what you had. Or if you want to go up, well, you just get one that has a slightly wider diameter. So you have a tin that you think you can stretch from 3 to 4 seasons by having a stronger pole or poles. Well, yeah, you can do that. And so go from a 344 to a 350 or whatever, and have fun. Thanks.